Jamie, I don't know what you think. I'm watching Spurs, and I don't know. I don't know what I'm seeing. You think one week,
Well, I know what
yeah.
I'm seeing. A load of rubbish.
I know, but you look at it, as the caller said, they're forward players. You wouldn't take too many other ones in it, but they're just losing games. Arsenal game, that game yesterday against a very good Newcastle side, it's got to be said. Are you disappointed in the level of consistency it's getting shown?
Wow, I mean, in consistency, I think we've started the Premier League really well. I think what's happened now, Ali, is we've been found out a little bit. You know, we've had some key injuries to Kulusevski, to Richarlison. You know, Højbjerg's didn't play at the weekend, and we've been found out. The squad's bang average, and if it ain't for Son and Kane, it's a really, really average side. The new signings have come in, haven't really kicked on. Perisic, I'm not convinced with. You know, Bissouma's been really average or even poor in a way. And, you know, Jed Spence hasn't even really been given an opportunity. So, you know, we've been found out. You know, Romero gets injured as well and you have to play Sanchez. I don't know what Sanchez is playing at. I mean, he's worth, how we paid 45 million for him, I'll never know. He's just an accident waiting to happen. I don't know what he puts in his boot bag, but they ain't football boots because he's playing with wellies on. Honestly, it's ridiculous how bang average he is. He's got stand finders every time he gets the ball. And it just makes everyone on edge to try and get the ball out and play out from the back. I mean, it just makes everyone look so bad. It's like, if you ain't got Romero and you ain't got Ben Davies playing, you know, at the back, don't even bother trying to play at the back. Just Mick McCarthy it, get out the pitch, 4-4-2, play off Harry Kane. Because we are a disaster at playing out from the back.
Before we get any further, I've heard quite a lot, but that's the first time I've heard the stand finders. I like that.
That stand finders he's got on.
That tickled me. I haven't heard that one before.
The only person I haven't really heard you individually call out yet is Antonio Conte. What's your assessment?
I'd like him to be adaptable, you know? Like, change it up. Because you can't keep playing like this. If you're going to play defensive football, that's fine. But don't give up shots. I mean, we play defensive football and we give up crosses, we give up shots, we give up possession. And it is kind of like, well, you know, what are we really about? We've got we've got Kane and we've got Son. And we need to be better. Let's have a go at teams. And we always feel like we're chasing the game. Keep going goals behind. And look, Newcastle are a decent team. They were a really good side. I looked at their side and thought, OK, this is a proper side. The midfield's better than ours. You know, Joe Linton was fantastic. Bruno Guimaraes, what a player he is. Almiron was different class. And I look at it and think, well, maybe they've just got better players than us. We've got Bissouma and Oliver Skipp playing in midfield.
Maybe they did better work in their windows, because when you compare the two sides at the beginning of the season, you would have said, I mean, we all did, didn't we? We said Spurs are looking like a much better side. They're going to finish top four. They're probably going to finish second. It was that kind of conversation. The players that Newcastle brought in to begin with were criticised. And then the next time, almost kind of like, not like, apart from Guimaraes really and Isak, like not really world-class players, were they, that they brought in? But something that they are managing to do is bring those players on and also develop the players that they've got. So is that down to Eddie Howe? That's what would that be down to?
Yeah, I think, look, the recruitment at Newcastle has been very good.
Yeah.
I mean, they've signed some really good players. You know, Botman as well, the centre-half is fantastic. He's really good. You know, Dan Burn, I think, should play for England. I think he's fantastic as well, and he's been a really good sign. They've just made really good signings. And what they've got is flair. You know, like, we've signed players to improve the squad, not actually, and it don't really feel like it's improved the team. You know, if you look at Arsenal, they brought in Jesus, Zinchenko. It instantly improved the team. Newcastle have brought Isak in, brought in Guimaraes, Botman. It's improved the team instantly. I look at the signings now we've made. It's made the squad stronger, but has it actually improved the 11 on the pitch? And I look at it and go, not really.
Do you know Antonio? Go on.
Do you know what I was going to say there? Do you know what's important as well? What Newcastle have done very, very well, and Eddie Howe deserves an enormous amount of credit. When he signs good players, they bring more out the players that are already there as well. and I think that's been glaringly obvious. Gamara's looks a great signing. I agree with you, Jamie. I think Dan Burn, what a signing that has been. But you look at the improvement in Joe Linton is absolutely unbelievable, by the way. Unbelievable. The improvement. I know Almiron's always been a fan's favourite. He's always done reasonably well, but the improvement there again this season, if they can keep Callum Wilson fit, I tell you what, they've got as much a chance as any team of finishing top 4.
The improvement in Almiron is huge. Our listeners did it earlier on. I remember watching him time and time again, where he just does so much, right? He's got so much work ethic, and he works so hard on the ball, and then the final pass or the final the end product just wasn't there for him. Yeah. And all of a sudden this year it is, or this season it is rather. Does that come from? Is it the confidence in the side? Is it the
Jack Grealish?
Or is it him putting a little?
No,
vigil
look,
on him?
I think everyone kind of now has put the limelight on Almiron because of the Jack Grealish comments, but. You know, Almiron was always a good player. There was a player in there, and it was just about getting it out of him. And Eddie Howe's done that, and he's now got the belief. And you're seeing a player who's improved. He's worked on his game. He's got better players round him. He's getting more of the ball, and he is a threat. It's not because Jack Grealish come out and dug him out. I think Jack was just having a bit of banter. But at the end of the day. He's now turned into a top player, a really good football player, and that was just about getting it out of him, and Eddie Howe's done a brilliant job in that.
Me and Ali disagree on this next topic that we wanted to talk to you about, the Wilson finish over Lloris and the collision just before it. Foul for you or no?
Oh, what did you say?
I said it wasn't a foul.
I thought it was, believe it or not, Jamie, I can't believe the centre forward in me is saying, I thought it was just a foul. I thought Wilson's he's extremely clever. I think his left arm blocks Lloris a little. But listen, Lloris has got to handle it a lot better. I get it. But do you know something? I would probably be leaning towards giving a free kick just because of Wilson's left arm.
Yeah.
You don't think it was a foul, do you?
No. I want to say it's a foul.
Yeah.
It is a foul because he has obstructed him, but it's poor goalkeeping.
Correct.
And Lloris, as much as I'm a big fan of Lloris, and a couple of weeks ago he kept us in games against Man United. He kept us in it for as long as possible. He can make some brilliant saves, but he has got some mistakes in him, and there he needs to do better. He'll watch that back and go, yeah, it is probably a foul, but I need to be better as a goalkeeper there. It's not good enough.
Okay, 03717 223344. Spurs fans, would you like to come on and have a chat with us about the weekend?
Oh, please do.
And the results that are going on at Spurs at the moment. Is top 4 in danger? Do you still have the belief that you're going to finish there? Jamie, now, just do a prediction for me. Who's your top 4?
Woodsy, you can't do that to me.
I just did.
Man City,
yeah.
Arsenal.
Yeah.
Chelsea.
No, I'm not convinced with Chelsea, mate. They were bang average the other day. That's all I'm giving you.
Are Spurs going to finish in the top 4? Come on, James.
Yes. Yeah. I don't know how. Watching that over the last few weeks, I don't know how. But I'm sticking with it.
Are Newcastle going to finish in the top 4?
Oh, come on, Laura. Listen, Newcastle are a massive problem for the Big Six now because they have got a decent side, a really good manager.
Are they going to finish in the top 4?
No, I'm not answering his question. You always just put me on my toes all the time.
Oh my God, it's like you're a pundit or something.
No, I'm not doing it.
No?
Because all right, Newcastle are not going to get in the top 4.
Okay, clip that up for me. 8:15.
talkSPORT Breakfast with Laura Woods. Monday to Wednesday mornings 6 till 10. On AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.